Welcome back to Ravens Today. I'm your host, Connor Gioffreda, giving you all the latest updates on anything and all things Ravens. Please make sure to keep subscribing to the channel and like the videos. Let's dive into the latest I have for you today. So, a couple more days until the opener, people. Only a couple more days. Speaking of that opener, some injury updates for you. Jair Alexander returned to practice yesterday, which is a great sign. Patrick Ricard still has not returned, and Isaiah Likely was on the field earlier. Talked with Harbaugh and then went back inside. It's a good sign that he is on the field. He probably went through some motions a little bit, just a feeling out process. So we probably won't see him back until probably I would say probably at the latest week 3 or 4. So he's definitely not going to be in the game on Sunday, which is okay, which is fine. Um, but Jair Alexander being back is a great sign. Do I still think that it's going to be a game time decision? Yes, I think it really depends on how he goes through practice for the next couple days, and then the Ravens will just decide on game time if he's going to play. Personally, I'm speaking for the masses here. I think that if he doesn't play, it's fine. If he does, it's great. I feel like we should definitely save him a little bit more for the playoff run, everything like that. That's not saying that we should keep him on the sidelines until the playoffs, but definitely if anything does come up that's nagging him and preventing him from being on the field 100%, I think that the Ravens should capitalize and make sure that, hey, we need you 100% healthy for playoffs. But again, that's a long ways away. I don't I think he would want to be on the field, especially because he's in a minimum contract and he wants to get another big contract like he did on the Packers. But glad to see that he's back at practice, and again, we'll see come game time if he's going to play. Moving on here, new Ravens alert signing here. Ravens are adding safety JT Gray to their practice squad. The former All Pro special teamer was cut by the Saints earlier this week, and he played mostly for the special teams on the Saints, and took the snaps for special teams for the last 5 years on the Saints. It's not going to be surprising to me if the Ravens, because we lost a lot of players on special teams that were specialized for special teams over the offseason. And JT Gray is a good signing for our special team squad. He'll probably be elevated at some point. I would say possibly this week, and then fully active to the roster come sometime next week, just for special teams purposes only. Um, it's just a signing for just to fill any vacancies on the special teams. Mind you, he is a former All Pro, so we'll see how he does. Not huge news with this, but again, we're covering everything, and it's a good signing for our special teams unit, which has struggled. Not I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We have struggled at the last couple seasons. So former All Pro, played his last 5 years on the Saints and on the special teams unit on the Saints. So okay, cool. I like the strategy here, and hopefully he makes some good plays on the special teams unit. Moving on here. So Sunday roster updates. Since Isaiah Likely will most likely be not playing, same with Patrick Ricard, because we don't know what's going on with Ricard. It was apparently supposed to be a calf injury, and now it could be something with his hip. But John Harbaugh has been pretty nonchalant about what it is exactly, just that he will be back shortly. I don't know exactly what that means, but again, this is Harbaugh. He never really goes in depth about any injuries, anything changes to the roster. So we will see. Uh, it's just we'll probably have a practice squad elevation for Ricard, but hurry back, Pat. We always appreciate it when you're on the field, man. Also, it's likely that, pun intended, that Kolar is going to be second tight end for the roster on Sunday, with Isaiah most likely not playing. So we'll probably see another practice squad elevation. for that third tight end spot. But Kolar, according to Mark Andrews, has had one of the best camps he's ever seen. And so I'm not entirely worried. He made some good plays during the preseason, and we're probably not tight in terms of depth when it comes to the tight end position at all. With Kolar taking the tight end 2 spot for this game, he'll go back to tight end 3 once Isaiah likely comes back. But still, something to keep an eye on here. Just any updates on the roster for that. And again, not really worried with that. And Kolar will probably take a lot more snaps for maybe blocking, I would assume, and some pass plays as well. But Mark Andrews will probably be there solely for his receiving prowess, and Kolar will take more of the run blocking ability. And he'll take some receiving reps, but I think that his position will solely be for run blocking for this game. Open up those lanes for Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Speaking of Lamar Jackson, so Lamar Jackson finally reacted to the 2024 MVP decision. He really didn't care. He said it is what it is. It's the voters voted for who they wanted. I feel like there's some subtle shade thrown there, but we'll get to that in a second. But Lamar, he's always humble, he's saying it is what it is, and the voters voted for who they wanted. There could, on the shady part, there could be some shade to that where it's like they wanted Josh Allen so badly to be the MVP that they chose him regardless of the fact that Lamar had better stats, one of the best in his career, by the way. And if the voters went off stats, then Joe Burrow would have won. But anyway, voters since the end of the regular season, towards the end of the season, were solely on Josh Allen. And mind you, this is nothing against Josh Allen. But I'm going against the voters' decision here, and I'm also very biased because I am a Ravens fan. But I just feel like there's shade there, saying you guys chose who you wanted. It's not the right decision, but it's who you want. But in Lamar's case, it's always a humble answer, saying it is what it is. And obviously, he has a lot of respect for Josh Allen, so it's just, come on, Lamar. We know that what you meant there. Come on. We know that you were what you were doing. You were throwing a little bit of shade at the voters like Dan Orlovsky and all those guys. Come on. We know. The media wanted Josh Allen so badly, and the AP voters wanted it so badly, so they put one with Josh Allen, much to the scrutiny of everyone else. Thank you for tuning in to Ravens Today. I'm your host, Connor Gioffreda. Please make sure to keep subscribing to the channel and like the video. We are days away, people, from Sunday Night Football season opener against the Bills. I'm excited. You guys should be excited. I will catch you all later.